Welcome back in, everyone, to EA Sports coverage of the NFL. It's been a tight game throughout, and it remains that way as we pick up the action in the fourth quarter. Now a first down throw. Keenum. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. The 40. 20. 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
Mike, take us to high. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Now Keenum to try again after the pick six. There's that man again. It's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. To throw is Keenum. Over the middle, it's complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Switch up.
Keenum. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Keenum now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown. Here's Sam Cook now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Keenum now on first down. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now it's Keenum. And he comes back with one complete.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Well, not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Keenum now to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. From the red zone now, Keenum. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. No, not running. Keenum wants to throw. That is caught inside the 5. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they're moving on to the conference championship. How about this?
What a tremendous feeling to get to the game that can get you to the Super Bowl. A fantastic season. Unfortunately, for the other team, a tough way for it to end.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
Hello, everybody. It's the coach. This is a special edition.
Check. Here goes the high. Wait, 20. 53. Watch the pass.
On 1st and 10, here's Keenum. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. On 1st down, Keenum. Wide open receiver, complete. And he takes this way down, deep into Cleveland territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 57 yards. Looks pretty evident what they want to do. The same connection to start the game on back-to-back throws.
But when you've got a big-time target, you've got to go to him. The flip side is, shouldn't the defense know that? They should be better prepared.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Keenan Allen there to make the grab. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first.
Here goes the high. Wait, 20. Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together. High.
On 1st down, Keenan. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now Keenum. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 27-yard line.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line. I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Throwing on 1st down is Keenum. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now Keenum. And he will take it in for the touchdown. From 6 yards away. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. On 4th down, the Browns hand things over to the veteran Britton Colquitt to punt. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And out of bounds, sailed over, looked like right near the pylon. On 1st and 10, Keenum looking middle, and that's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Keenum, and incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with, but it's 2nd down. Just his 2nd incompletion so far. He's 8 for 10. I think he'll take 80%.
There's no doubt that he will, but if you're the defensive play caller, you better circle what you just dialed up on your play sheet and come back to it because you just caused an incompletion. You need a few more of those.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped. 35.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Keenum now, 9 of 11 passing in this first half. He's got his guys a 1st and 10. Now Keenum again. This is intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone scheme.
Here's Britton Colquitt now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. A 39-yard punt, a return of 5, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Now Case Keenum and the offense heading back onto the field. And he's looked pretty good. Does have the 1 interception, but 2 touchdown passes so far. Your analysis?
They'll take the offset. When you talk about throwing 2 touchdown passes, no one wants to see an interception thrown, but those things happen in the course of a ball game and over the course of a season. But throwing 2 touchdown passes, that's why the team has an advantage. That's what they're looking for more of.
They'll be hoping to make it a 3-to-1 ratio here in the second quarter. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. Keenum to throw on 3rd and 1. And he coughed it up.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. He's got a 1st down and much more inside the 20. And finally down at the 9-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. Keenum throwing once more. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And his guys... Here's Britton Colquitt now, as he's on to punt for Cleveland. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. But he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And that will come the offense as they take over. On 1st down, it's Keenum. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A good pickup there at 22. Keenum going to throw. And this is caught at the 8. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. 3 red zone trips, 3 touchdowns so far. They'll look for a 4th on 2nd and goal. Now Keenum. And it's caught. Touchdown. From 8 yards out. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here of the second quarter. They don't want to...
Check. Bring up the high. Right 20. 53, flat. Better bring it. Okay.
Keenum on first down. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. This quarterback now over 300 yards now for the game, and time to improve on that as he's got a 1st and 10. Here's Keenum. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Keenum. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ballgame.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Bring up the high. Blue 20. Check. 53, flat.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Keenum. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Keenum. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Keenum now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the 2nd half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. His big game continues. Already has the 3 touchdown grabs, tacking on some more yardage and a 1st down.
And how precise has his route running been in this game? We just saw him get open yet again. And he's also...
And it's caught. Touchdown. From 10 yards out. And his guys find a way. Here's Britton Colquitt now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Keenum now on first down. Wide open receiver complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Here's Keenum to throw. And this is complete. It's Allen. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards. Here's Britton Colquitt now. He's been terrific so far. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So here's the home side to take over on offense. We've got a lopsided game here. I don't know, Charles, what does the handbook say that we discuss when we've got a game like this in the 4th quarter?
Hold on a second. Let me thumb to the proper page on that. Know what it says?
Yeah.
Let's discuss how we got here. This is a dominant performance, where they took control of this game, how they've managed to keep control of this game, and then we go ahead and think about how we're going to leave here and get to the airport. In a lopsided blowout, the roads are usually open.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Here's Keenum. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the close. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Keenum wants to throw it, and his throw is going to be incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Now it's Keenum. And caught by Henry. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they had to have that onside kick. From the 41, Keenum. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to...
Hello, everybody. I'm Jonathan Coachman, and this is Super Bowl Sunday on EA Sports. Coming up next, we've got what should be a good one between the Chicago Bears and the Columbus Explorers. Kickoff now just moments away. It is finally time to crown a champion, as I'll hand it over to the two men who will call the action, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, much appreciated, Coach, as we welcome all of you to our exclusive coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champions taking on the NFC champions, the Chicago Bears. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis, beyond thrilled to be bringing you the Super Bowl. All the pomp, all the circumstance, all the pageantry. It doesn't get any better than this, partner.
I'm loving sharing this booth with you, sharing this moment, this type of a game. For all the teachers who said we'd never make it, we're here.
And we talk these last couple weeks about the buildup, the anticipation. I think these guys are just ready to get out there and get this thing started.
And I know that both coaching staffs have spent considerable time trying to figure out how to best bring their team up to a peak without taking them over the edge and causing a lot of issues early in the game.
And you don't think much of a pregame speech is needed for this one?
I think the pregame speeches were the shortest all year. If they didn't just say, let's go get them, guys, they probably talked too much.
And they'll bootleg it here with Keenum. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Keenum. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
He's going to loft one deep, and the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it, and his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing now is Keenum. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. 10-0 the score after one on EA Sports. Keenum now on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. Keenum now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Now Keenum, and that going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Throwing again is Keenum. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Nick Kwiatkowski. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And incomplete. A drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. 2nd and 10. Keenum here again. And he comes back with one complete. 4 catches already here in this Super Bowl. He's got another first down. On 1st and 10, here's Keenum. Looking middle, and that's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now Keenum. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he takes it all the way down to the 22. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. He's got the first down inside the 10, and he gets it all the way down to the 3. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. To the air again, Keenum. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Keenan Allen there to make the grab as they are now. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. So here is the home side to take over on offense. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
On 2nd and 10, Keenum getting a hand in there and knocking it away. Eddie Jackson.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only this change things. So now the field goal unit trots out there for the 3rd time tonight. So these two teams will head to the locker room as we hit halftime in Super Bowl 56. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight, as we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl.
Throwing on first down is Keenum. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing is Keenum. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Keenum now to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. From the 50, it's Keenum. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 more yards there and another first down. On first down, Keenum. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Keenum now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. That is caught at the 7. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. So here is the home side to take over on offense. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. The intended receiver there, Allen, but now it's 3rd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Open man, it's Allen. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 17 yards on the pickup, and it'll give them a first down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times, because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up the first down.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
To throw is Keenum. Hunter Henry brings it in. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 19. From the red zone, it's Keenum. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Again, it's Keenum. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of quarter number 3. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Keenum going to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. Breaks a tackle. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, fourth quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A well-executed 22-yard gain. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
But that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And they'll try the jet sweep here. Clinton Dix there for the stop.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest game, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Now it's Keenum here off the bootleg. And he's got the open man. It's Allen on the comebacker. 16 yards, a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
In my humble estimation, terrific work there defensively. Running back's trying to get wide, get to the sideline, and they beat him to the spot, forced him out of bounds, pretty close to the line of scrimmage.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Now it's Keenum, and that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground.
Take us the hot. Like 3. Hey, take 53, 55.
On first down, it's Keenum. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. And they'll try the jet sweep here. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead. And this is complete. It's Allen. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard.
Take us the hot. Like 3.
To throw is Keenum. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control.
So celebration down on the field for a good, hard-fought victory here. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second-half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
And they are the Super Bowl champs. The Lombardi Trophy is theirs, and so are bragging rights for an entire season. What a season it has been. Feels like we have been there every step of the way. Our entire crew doing a wonderful job. Thanks to my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. For all those guys, I'm Brandon Gaudin signing off. We'll talk to you next season right here on EA Sports.
hi there. I wanted to hop on the mic now since I'm not busy, and I wanted to do this just to finish it up and finally get that stupid Super Bowl that got stolen from us. What's going on? Oh, someone made it to Hall of Fame. But yeah, wanted to do that Super Bowl win and finally get the Super Bowl one. I am probably gonna just keep playing this until my guy is 30, which I don't recall his age. He is 23. So probably at the end of my contract on this team, I'm going to retire. Maybe one more team if it's like a short contract, but we'll do until contract times. I can keep showing you guys playoffs and Super Bowls, but those would be pretty short videos unless I have to do something like I did today. Which apologies again with no audio. I was having to deal with some stuff, do some homework, but I wanted to play. So apologies about being distracted. But yeah, we had pretty good games. Close again. I'm glad that Dallas wasn't
Hey, everybody, it's the...
against us because I didn't think that my quarterback would be good enough to sustain against stinking Dallas. Oh. Whoa. Did we lose Case? I kind of hope we did. No, we didn't. We still have him, but this guy's better overall. Yeah, Case was not the best, so hopefully this guy's better. And he's 30. Yeah. Hopefully this guy's better.
Hey, 4 down.
On 1st and 10, Ratliff, and nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down. It is a first rounder, a lot of eyes on him, a lot of expectations.
And he has to play well in his rookie year. Those days of coddling guys and bringing them along slowly, those days are long gone. When you're drafted in the first round, they expect you to play right away. In the community's eyes and fan base, they'll be on you the entire way.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago, really it grades out as a pretty darn good class.
So you have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization. General manager, personnel department, college scouts, it all came together. They evaluated it very well and got a nice payoff.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he comes back with one complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 39. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. That catch, by the way, number 940 in his career, so he's 60 away from a grand, but 9th. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football.
Yeah, it's preseason. I blame my quarterback for that one.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. His throw incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. To throw again. Ratliff. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. On 1st down, Ratliff over the middle, and it's incomplete. You got a young quarterback, maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide-open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
Back to throw. Ratliff. And he comes back with one complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 43.
I can only do so much.
Throwing on first down. Ratliff. Ooh, the juke.
Oh, he's a running
And an
QB.
alley to run. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make.
Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. And all the way in for the touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. As his guys are on the board here.
And now we're out. I might as well switch my controller.
Well, Charles, a game and a decision that people may be talking about tomorrow for sure. Had a chance at a long field goal there at the end to try and tie it. They elect to not kick it, and they lose the game.
And I think what we'd all love to see is that little slip of paper that the special teams coach handed to head coach before the game that said, this is where our kicker is good from today. This is where he feels confident, because that might be the absolute mark that tells us, okay, maybe we have to run more offense because maybe he doesn't feel good about kicking it from this distance.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say good night, everybody.
They only scored what? Once with Keenum. And once with him. So we only scored twice. 14. Once again, field goal. Which, yes, does not show skill to the rookie. But it means that they're both not good. Kind of wasted a first rounder, but you kind of have to when you don't have a great quarterback. We have a pretty good offense. We have good tight ends, obviously a good wide receiver. Me.
Hey
we just don't
everybody,
have a
it's the
good
coach.
quarterback.
This is preseason football on EA Sports.
We're going to win. It's just difficult without a decent quarterback.
On fourth down
Knows how
on
to
now is the
throw
lefty
to
Ryan
the best
Allen to
wide
punt.
receiver in the NFL.
That's taken on the 25. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. On 1st and 10, Ratliff, wide open receiver, complete. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Ratliff already looking good. I make feeling for it, but it looked good.
On 1st down, Ratliff, that is caught at the 7. And he will take this one in for a touchdown from 21 yards away as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it on.
Here's Ryan Allen now as he's on to punt for Cincinnati. Taking it about the 16. 46 yards on the boot. The coverage holds him to just 3 on the return.
They did pretty good.
So here are visitors to take over on offense. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Ratliff. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Ratliff. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Should have been first.
So 2nd in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker.
Well, actually, I just feel
2nd down
better.
pass play there, but it's
I can make it
incomplete.
right as soon as he runs better.
Partner, your thoughts on this D-line?
I love a unit that can control the run and get after the passer. This is an all-around terrific defensive front. Hard to move the ball against them on the ground, and then when you want to throw it, look out. Here they come after the quarterback.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. Back to throw. Ratliff. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 42. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. The throw over the middle taken in. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Defensively, they're going to have to do something about him in a hurry because that last catch puts him over the 100-yard mark. We haven't even hit the 2nd quarter yet.
And you did say they'd have to do it in a hurry. It has to be right now because as his confidence grows, it'll actually overwhelm the defense. No matter what they do, he'll feel like they can't stop him.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Ratliff. And this is a guy straight out of college. They're not going to try to groom for a year or 2. They want him to produce right away.
That's why they took him in the 1st round. They expect him to be a starter right away and a future all-pro. So they don't have any time to wait for him to come along. They want him to play right now to help this team.
They added a lot of talent.
I don't understand why the coach takes me out sometimes.
Throwing on 1st down. Ratliff. And he comes back with one complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards. It moves the sticks. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Ratliff. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 15 yards through the air and a first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. As we thought they might do here in week 2 of the preseason, they've left their starting quarterback out there for this 2nd quarter, but I would imagine we will not see him after halftime.
Yeah, this is the time of year you've got to get your backup some reps and make sure you protect your starting quarterback.
16 yards, a first down. This quarterback now hitting on 2/3 of his passes, 10 for 15 so far. 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. To throw again. Ratliff. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. Here's Ryan Allen now as he's on to punt for Cincinnati. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. .158 left to play till we hit halftime. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. On 1st and 10, Ratliff. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. This quarterback now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Now throwing on first down and completing it. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row. He rifles one that's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Defense.
Yes, but the
So cancel the interception, pass interference.
And you know what else gets canceled? The return yardage. Makes the play, but now it's all for naught.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
So now here in the second week of the preseason, you'd expect the starters to play a little bit more than they did in week one, but not a whole lot.
So if you're an offensive coordinator, what are you looking for?
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up as you go along, because most of your playbook's probably installed. How well are they handling it? Easy in and out of the huddle? No mental mistakes? Are they starting to look like a good offensive football team?
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
No.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
There's 2 people I had to go for that.
So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night, as we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in just a minute. Week 2 of the preseason is upon us. We've got 2 more after this one, and then we get it all.
Yeah, you get faster.
So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bengals.
I won't be able to upgrade for a while, actually. I think it took a few years to upgrade again. Which does not make sense, but whatever. It's fine. I don't know if I care to do preseason. I'll do preseason one more time with this team, and then I'm just going to skip it, because who cares?
Hey, everybody, it's the coach. This is preseason football on EA Sports. We are moments away from what should be an excellent matchup between the Minnesota Vikings and the Columbus Explorers. I'll talk to you again at halftime. But for the call of this one, let's send it out to our EA Sports broadcast team. It's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, we are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Minnesota Vikings and the Columbus Explorers. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you, and now we sit, CD, at week 3 of the preseason, and this is the one that the coaches probably think is pretty valuable, right?
Certainly. This is the dress rehearsal. This is the one where your starters are going to play. You might even game plan a little bit more than you do with a normal preseason game, and then you've got to decide, do you bring them back after halftime and get them going again in the third quarter so they're ready to go when the regular season begins? I'm eager to see how these coaches will handle that.
Yeah, look at the running back down there play. But you know, whatever.
So on 4th down, Britton Colquitt on to punt. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. So out comes the offense now with a long field ahead of them. And they'll be let out by the guy under center, Charles, their quarterback.
And what I'm looking for from him today, the things every quarterback is looking to do. Lead his team to a victory. Doesn't matter whether he's throwing it, running it, handing it off, however he has to do it, as well as exhibiting some leadership, that's what he's trying to accomplish.
Throwing to start the drive. Ratliff looking middle, and that's complete. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
I think it's just because he's older. I'm better than him.
On 1st down, Ratliff toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. And one of the guys to watch out for out of this group is the man on the outside, Keenan Allen.
His versatility, able to play outside the numbers, come back inside to the slot. In any case, you've got to find ways to get him the ball.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. 2nd and 10. He'll have a first down past the 40. And finally, down at the 41-yard line. 16 yards, a first down. Throwing on 1st down. Ratliff, wide open receiver, complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it a 2nd down. And a look at the Vikings defensive unit.
Anthony Barr almost defies description at times. He's built like a defensive end, but he plays outside linebacker and does it quite well.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. 2nd and 5. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he will take it in for the touchdown. In for the score. As his guys are able to strike.
Yeah. Okay.
Check 55 to Mike. Exit.
On 1st and 10. Ratliff. Complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. And as a first-rounder, a lot of eyes on him, a lot of expectations.
And he has to play well in his rookie year. Those days of coddling guys and bringing them along slowly, those days are long gone. When you're drafted in the first round, they expect you to play right away. And the community's eyes and fan base, they'll be on you the entire way.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago, really it grades out as a pretty darn good class.
So you have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization. General manager, personnel department, college scouts, all came together. They evaluated it very well and got a nice payoff.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A gain of 32 that time. That's now 2 big catches on this drive for him.
You know, the NFL keeps talking about the possibility of using video for coaching on the sidelines. That's not approved yet, but you can still use...
And it's caught. Touchdown. From 6 yards away. And his guys have taken the lead.
Nice execution, and of course they scored. Alright. Who's their quarterback? Actually, I need to look. Who's their quarterback? Who the heck is that? Joseph Rosen. I would like to know his overall, but I can't. Experience 4, so he's at least like 24, 25. Somewhere around there.
On first down, Ratliff. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. This quarterback now, only one pass has hit the ground for him. 10 of 11 thus far. It's first and 10. Here's a first down throw that's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 23 yards on the play. This quarterback now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's first and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Throwing again. Ratliff. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 28. Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there and picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
They know
a good pickup there, 26.
And I get taken out. Cool.
Here's Britton Colquitt now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line.
Oh, it's doing the wide receiver highlights, which they never talk about because they don't actually know my name. So, moving on.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. A big play there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns.
Monster game in the
Here's Britton Colquitt now, as he's on to punt for Minnesota. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Fielded at the 33.
So stupid.
It's a 45-yard punt, then 8 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. So here is the home side to take over on offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. These offensive starters still out there in the second quarter. You would think the plans for them to at least play into the third quarter, if not all the way through.
Yeah, it might go by feel. If they have a really good first drive to start the third quarter, they might pull them after that. If not, might leave them out there a little bit longer, but I'll guarantee this, they'll be gone by the start of the fourth quarter.
Looking to throw. Ratliff over the middle. It's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back to throw. Ratliff. And is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Looking to throw. Ratliff, the former Pro Bowl linebacker Anthony Barr there to jar it free.
Yeah, field goal. That's fine. I think. I don't know.
Throwing on first down. Ratliff, wide open receiver, complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. You know, last week I remember asking you, what would an offensive coordinator be looking for week 2 of the preseason? Now we're in week 3. Defensive coordinator-wise, what's he looking at?
For the most part in preseason, you're playing pretty basic stuff, pretty vanilla defenses. You're looking for guys that play with abandon, that just go out and make plays. You can't let their athletic ability take over in order for you to notice them.
Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They're really locked in on offense.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal, and that's incomplete.
I don't think that was too good.
He's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. 2 incompletions haven't moved him any closer, and likely throwing again. You have to think on 3rd and goal here. Back to throw.
One-handed sucker.
And it's caught. Touchdown from 8 yards out, and his guys are going to add on to their lead.
Brandon, remind me again, this is a rookie quarterback we're seeing?
A rookie indeed.
I mean, because my eyes are telling me something I'm having trouble believing. 5 touchdown passes. He's thrown.
Here's Britton Colquitt now, as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Fielded just inside the 20. That'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They built up that lead at intermission, and they're just continuing to pour it on right now, aren't they?
Locked into a really good groove right now. I don't know if it's just the play calling. I know the execution is really, really sharp right now, and all the playmakers are doing exactly what you expect. They're making plays, and right now, defense has no answer and no chance of catching up.
Yeah, they're just looking to turn anywhere for a stop defensively. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here we go. Here we go.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
This is gonna be a penalty.
58, boys, 58, 58, Mike.
And they'll try the jet sweep here. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
55 to Mike. Check, 55 to Mike. Check back.
It's okay.
To throw on 3rd down. Ratliff throwing middle, and it's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The 3rd down conversion is successful. Give him 12 yards that time. This quarterback now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
You know what we're gonna do? Jet sweep.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Okay.
Looking to throw.
Ratliff.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
That's so quick.
A big play there. 47 yards. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. And that touchdown reception is the 5th for him in this game, and that ties the NFL record.
And a record that's held up since 1950. This is another person that's tied it, but think about this. Bob Shaw said it in 1950. Kellen Winslow came along and tied it. And then, of course, Jerry Rice.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Good night, everybody.
Keenum did nothing, nor did the other backup, so I guess I didn't need to do the other score, but I did it. Anyways. Nah. Obviously, we're gonna succeed in this. I'm just gonna keep this video going until I'm done. So, apologies, but we get to do the weeks again. But I'll be done after this. And that also gives me the excuse of why that first one.
Hey, everybody, it's the coach. This is Thursday Night Football on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what should be an intriguing matchup between the Cleveland Browns and the Columbus Explorers. I'll see you again at halftime as we preview some of the action coming up on Sunday. But for now, it's Thursday Night Football. And on the call, as always, it's Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Cleveland Browns and the Columbus Explorers. The wait is finally over. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis here on the start of a new NFL season, and we kick it off with a bang on Thursday night.
What's interesting about these Thursday night games is oftentimes we hear people say, is it really fair for players to play on Thursday night? But what did we hear from both of these teams going into this one? How excited they were to have the spotlight on their teams, their franchises, the rest of the league watching them go at it.
Ready for the worst gameplay? I might actually fuck it up.
On 1st and 10, Ratliff, wide open receiver, complete. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down. And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Back to throw. Ratliff looking left side, and it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a first. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. Second and 2. Complete. It's Henry. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive.
Well, they got a field goal, so I don't want to run it because I want to be a running back eventually, and I know that
on first down, Ratliff, and the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. And this is a guy straight out of college. They're not going to try to groom for a year or two. They want him to produce right away.
That's why they took him in the first round. They expect him to be a starter right away and a future all-pro. So they don't have any time to wait for him to come along. They want him to play right now to help this team.
They added a lot of talent to a roster that really needed an infusion of youth. They got a very good infusion of youth.
And they didn't really reach to get anyone as well. They stuck to their draft philosophy, got the best players they could at the time they were drafting, and inserted them into their lineup.
Now a man open down the middle of the field and able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 38.
I'm not sure everything real quick before I fudge and penalty.
Looking to throw. Ratliff. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. And into the red zone now. And Charles, they told us offense in the red zone was a focus this week in practice.
A huge priority, and the key was to get points. So you know that all the time during the week they talked about executing, taking care of the football, no big mistakes. Make sure they put points on the board and come out of it with that.
Mike, number 53, Mike 53.
Go.
Throwing on first down. Ratliff. And it's caught. Touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. That's why
guy
you've
right
got
there
your
could've
star
done
out
something
there.
to
Throw the
him.
ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good, we're going there with the football anyway, and there's not a thing you can do about it.
Inside the red zone, they go to him. He gets it done.
Yeah, they should always put me out. Coach yelling at me because I'm just too great.
So on
I
fourth down, they
I
bring
actually
on the
don't know
Michigan
why
man, Matt
I
Wild, to
talk so
kick it
much to
away.
the coach.
They'll look to set up his
Why else would it
blockers.
take me out so much?
A 46-yard boot, but just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
Let's do my wide receiver running in. We don't care about that.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Now, right now, they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. They throw again on 2nd down. This one's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards, a 1st down. This quarterback now 9 of 11 passing in this 1st half. He's got his guys a 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Back to throw. Ratliff. He's lucky to be getting that one back.
After what they've done with him all day long, with all the targets trying to go after him, he's obviously gotten smart, and his pride is kicked in. Made a terrific play.
Wide open receiver, complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 37.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up.
No.
I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after
that.
practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Now the 2nd down throw on target. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A really good pick.
Yeah, and they take me out.
Yards.
And I'm back. Did we lose yardage? Yeah, that's yardage.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
Had 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talent.
On 1st and 10, Ratliff. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw. Ratliff. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the 1st half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on him a little bit, I think. So
and he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. A chance to really cap off a big 1st half here as they come up on into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first. Here's Matt Weil now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. On first down, Ratliff, wide open receiver, complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. That one good for 16 as the drive continues. This quarterback now over 300 yards now for the game, and time to improve on that as he's got a 1st and 10. Now here's a throw that's complete. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they're marching off another 15 against your squad.
The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. Some early fireworks from this rookie quarterback getting the start in week 1.
And every time a rookie quarterback gets to start week 1, you and I both know the extra attention that comes with it. We know that he's going to throw the football, but will he make the right decisions? And in this case, with his legs, he showed the defense there's an extra dynamic to his game.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. And it's caught. Touchdown from 6 yards away. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
He jumped a little, that's fun.
Throwing on first down, Ratliff. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Now a throw here hauled in. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A good gain of 12 yards that time. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Back to throw. Ratliff. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Looking to throw. Ratliff nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Myles Garrett able to drop him that time. On 1st and 10, Ratliff looking middle, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Back to throw. Ratliff. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's got this down to the 35. That one a 14-yard play, and it keeps this drive moving. They'll look to throw here on first down. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down. Back to the air on 2nd down. Ratliff. And he comes back with one complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 20-yard line.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and look like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
And they'll try the jet sweep here. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. taking it in from the 20. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week one. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week one. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want, but there carries a little extra pressure with that as well, because you and I both know protecting the home field
is paramount.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep, and that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
Looking to throw. Ratliff. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Ratliff. He completes it to Henry. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll be
This one. Or not.
We'll be back after this. Well, my friend, for the players, it's good for them to get that first game under their belts. For you and I, that first Thursday night game, also good for us to get that under our belts, wasn't it?
It was no longer preseason. We were into the regular season, the first game of the year. And, you know, all eyes were watching this one. Everyone was excited that football was back.
And it's just special. You could just feel it. It's so good to have the pigskin back out there. It'll be crisp fall weather before we know it.
You got that right, but I love the build-up to it, right? All day long anticipating it, and then we got here and we saw a game, the first game of the year. Let's keep going.
I don't really look to see.
So for the home team here, they begin the new campaign with a victory here in front of the home crowd in the Thursday opener. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for the Browns, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head down to Miami to take on the Dolphins. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here,
I might switch up to running every 4th quarter. Why not, right? Switch it up a bit.
I'm the coach.
I'm gonna get
You're
to the
locked
30,
into the
at least for the first one. And then just pass it because I don't care.
Hey, check. Got double time. 3 down.
on first down, Ratliff over the middle, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 47. Looking to throw. Ratliff almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down. And as a first-rounder, a lot of eyes on him, a lot of expectations.
And he has to play well in his rookie year. Those days of coddling guys and bringing them along slowly, those days are long gone. When you're drafted in the first round, they expect you to play right away. In the community's eyes and fan base, they'll be on you the entire way.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago, really it grades out as a pretty darn good class.
You have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization. General manager, personnel department, college scouts, all came together. They evaluated it very well and got a nice payoff.
This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. They've made goal line offense a priority on the practice field this week. This is exactly the situation they've been prepping for.
What?
Throwing on first down, but this one complete.
Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And it's caught.
Oh,
Touchdown.
I did not think I caught that.
From 8 yards out. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. Walking into the stadium, we saw a ton of people donning the jersey.
Oh, donning the jersey of something I do not care, but I kind of want to know now. Fudge, whatever.
It's gonna be a long day. It's gonna be a...
Throwing on first down. Ratliff. Throwing left side, it's complete.
I think they might catch up to me.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A big play there. With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And his guys have...
Check Mike 57, Mike 57.
Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
On 1st and 10, Ratliff. He dumps this one off to Jackson, the running back. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. 2nd and 6. And that's going to be incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get it. On first down, Ratliff. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Ratliff. He'll get this to his running back. It's Justin Jackson. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. On 4th down, here's Lachlan Edwards to punt
Hard to
it.
score when you're at the bad quarterback. He's better
Only
than
2
last
punts for him
week.
last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And it's fielded at the 34. It will be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short
If I
side
didn't
of
have
the
to
field.
spin that early, I could have probably done that.
Throwing on 1st down. Ratliff stepping up. He'll try and run. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his 2nd week of the regular season. Now a pass here, caught by Hunter Henry. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Said it.
Back to throw. Ratliff. Oh, he's got a man wide open,
But I
complete.
think
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
and then I might
Well,
move
they
to
were in
another
search of
team.
a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up
So
nabbing
I'll
over
pick
20 yards.
whatever team, and then I'll
Looking to
stay
throw.
there for that
Ratliff. And it's
contract,
caught.
and then I'll
Touchdown.
retire. they'll show
A
at
12-yard
least
touchdown grab.
one Super Bowl
And his guys are going to retake the lead.
on that team.
So not only is that his third touchdown catch of the game,
for wide receivers, and then comment on that video, this video. Actually,
on 1st and 10.
Video videos in general, you can comment on. But
and he's brought down after a very nice game.
Videos,
25 yards there on the catch and run.
Play next. So I'm kind of leaning towards running back.
So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit, but first it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in week 2.
So, I will watch this whenever. He is actually not talking.
From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Tampa Bay Bucks. 27-10, the final score. Finally, let's get right to the center of the U.S. map and check in on the Chiefs at home in Kansas City. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Cincinnati Bengals. 17-10, the final score. In the game you're watching, it was the former #1 overall selection, Kyler Murray, who put on an absolute show. His 3 touchdown passes have his guys out in front as we hand things back over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Oh, yeah, Kyle Murray's. Yeah, okay, cool. I'm like, Kyler Murray. We don't have Kyle Murray, but Kyle Murray is winning. It's Arizona. I was being a little bit of a dirt. That's okay.
Yeah, let's get second.
On 1st down, Ratliff, and he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete, and he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive, 17 yards and a 1st down. Throwing on 1st down, Ratliff, throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They pick up 12 on the play, and the chains move. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Back to throw. Ratliff over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. So 2nd in inches after that 1st down completion with just shy of the marker. It's caught at the 7-yard line. And all the way down.
I love how they take me out. I love it.
Here's Lachlan Edwards now. As he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Oh, he's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line. A big-time return there, 40 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Let's see. Did I screw up? No, I don't think so. I would have gotten him out. I could have spun, but I would have hit that 21. Anyways. I think this is a highlight reel for me.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now. He's got a convoy, and he might be good.
Yeah, we were, but my coach was like, nah, we don't want to give
a big play there.
Touchdown.
57 yards as his guys are able to regain the lead.
So whatever happened to rookie quarterbacks taking time to adjust to life in the NFL? Because this guy looks like he's been doing it for about, what, 7 years?
Hey,
4 touchdown passes? That's not something rookies are supposed to be doing with the ease in which he's doing it.
And you could also let me know what team I should pick next in this video. It should be posted tomorrow, actually.
On 1st and 10, Ratliff.
Friday.
And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. 23 yards, the final tally. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Ratliff. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Back to throw. Ratliff. This will be caught inside the 10. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities.
I don't know if you guys would
usually
actually
very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in.
And then you can tell me what's position and what team.
A 5-yard touchdown. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this fourth quarter.
For a certain team, just know that I will be replacing the starting quarterback of that team. Even though I'll start as an undrafted quarterback, but still.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Wide open receiver complete.
Eventually.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Ratliff. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second. Just under 90 seconds.
50 seconds. All day, every day, any day.
Back to throw. Ratliff. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the home team here, they use the favorable early schedule to their advantage as they move to 2-0. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Denver Broncos. Meanwhile, for Arizona, they'll drop to 0-2.
I would save defense for after I finish all the offense. So I know there's quarterback, running back, and tight end for offense that I need to be. So, yeah. But thank you for watching. I will talk to you guys when I'm on a different team. So put down in the comments what you guys want me to be position-wise next, what you want this wide receiver to his last team to be, and then next team you want me to play as for the other position. Either running back, tight end, or quarterback. And I am leaning towards a, let's see, I'm leaning towards, I kind of want to be, so I know Bills are off limits for me. Where are they? Bills. I want to be a defensive player on the Bills. I want to be a rusher on the Bills. That's already done. I want to be a rusher on the Bills. That's it. But for everyone else, I don't care about. I could be the best quarterback for the Broncos easily. So the Broncos, I kind of think I need to play since I live in Colorado. I could make the Lions finally win a Super Bowl. I could make the Jets win a Super Bowl. Who all hasn't won a Super Bowl? I'm not going back to the Raiders unless I'm a replacement guy. I kind of want to be on the Dolphins. Just because they're a terrible team. Yeah, I don't want to be on the Washington Redskins. I don't want to do it. So I'm sorry if that's your favorite team. I don't want to deal with that. But yeah, basically everyone besides Bills and Washington. Bills because I already want a player with them, and Washington just because I don't want to. Yeah, everyone else is basically guaranteed. I might go quarterback with Broncos so they can actually, win again. Since they're having difficulties with me being the greatness, and they're just not a great team. So yeah. Thanks again for watching. I will talk to you guys later.